Hi there, and welcome back to Surreal Sundays, the series where we play surreal indie games. Today we are playing a new release called Burden Street Station. It's a surreal interactive fiction game, much like Anna Dream Barbecue, which released last year. In this game I played a demo of a couple of months ago, and the story was really immersive, and the atmosphere was incredible. So, let's check it out. Mandate 7.1. A life is an accumulation of moments. Mandate 7.2. A moment is a commodity to be harvested. Mandate 7.3. The librarian's purpose is to sort the harvest. Mandate 7.4. The Celestials await their supply. Do not be inefficient. I really like that intro. So dramatic. Alright, so the main mechanic of this game is you have 3 body parts, I guess? And they help you determine different options of how you interact with the dialogue. And in this case you have a body, which is like a mailbox, and an eye, and legs. Right now it's dark, so we're gonna need to open our eyes to the truth. City hadn't changed much. Same storefronts, same miserable faces milling about. She was by the statue downtown, scraping up the thin layer of coins from her guitar case. He walked right past her at first. She was a different shape, different form, not the person he once knew. But when she called his name, a name only she could know, they almost squeezed the life out of each other there in the shadow of the protector. A pile of questions many years loomed high over them, but they would have to wait. So, that's my moment. What do you think, librarian? Alright, it's a pretty good moment. So here you can see what I was talking about in the gameplay. You can have different dialogue options up here to respond to his prompt. This one's funny. Abandonment should not be so easily forgiven. Aw, I'm glad they're okay. What kept them apart in the first place? And what I found is, we'll see later on, but this I is sort of the straightforward answer. So that's usually, a good place to start. What kept them apart in the first place? They were like 2 birds, trapped in a cage. Only one found a way out and broke free. The other liked the cage. It's safe and warm, after all. So that's where they stayed, until the cage came apart. They had nowhere else to go but away. So, you're gonna sort me now, huh? Do what you must, librarian. And if you watch the trailer for this game, you play as a librarian who sorts these moments, sort of, into a celestial bookshelf, like the one behind me. Here in my garage, I have many bookshelves, of course. Sorry. I think you'd fit in the moon shelf well. I think the sun shelf is a good fit. Or a story like this belongs in the storm. So I think this story is like very kind of pessimistic, kind of downbeated. So the moon shelf would be a nice fit for you. Yeah, I can see why you picked that. Great. Another satisfied customer. Enjoy. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. Okay, here it is. Ahem. It's It started out benign, a curiosity of sorts. He'd stumble upon a few strange forms late at night while everyone else was asleep. And what he found there consumed him completely. He stopped returning calls, started showing up late for meals or not at all. Okay, he's kind of rapping here. The walls crawled with printouts, diagrams, pins, and thread. When his partner asked him, no, begged him to stop, he told them that they were compromised and that they can't see the truth. So she simply left one night. No fighting, no crying, only a parting shot. I don't know who you are anymore. He stood in the kitchen, strangling a cold cup of coffee, like it owed him an explanation. Alright, so it doesn't add up to me. How could he not see the truth all along? Well, that wasn't very nice of her. Good. Sounds like the shock did him a world of good. So one of the things I found in the demo, which disclaimer I played, so this early part I might actually still remember some things, is that when you pick an answer, you want to be sort of direct, but also you want to address the situation in a way that you can get more answers. So something that gives you, if you bring up a question, or if you say something that doesn't have a clear continuation, like it's just a snide comment or something, it doesn't help you get to the bottom of things. So this is kind of like a nothing comment, honestly. This is also a nothing comment. It's just kind of addressing like, oh, that wasn't very nice of her. But this one, good. Sounds like the shock did him a world of good. That is a solid foundational statement, and he's gonna like that one. Or she, or it, or they. Sorry. Don't mean to be rude. Correct. He thought he was protecting them from danger. But in doing so, it's like he lost sight of why he was protecting them in the first place. The notebooks are still in a drawer. He doesn't open them up anymore. But he kept one page. The one with their name circled, and nothing else besides. So then, where should I go? Alright, the moon shelf is a little crowded. We're at a max capacity. So I don't think you can go to the moon shelf anymore. Sun shelf, that is not happy. So this is obviously a storm story. This is so obviously a storm story for you. Yeah, I think so too. Librarian. Sorry, I did that jingle the first time. I kind of liked it. Alright. Red book. It's kind of like, when I think of red books, I think of the communist red book for Mao Zedong. It's just called a little red book. Kind of funny. What? Just put... Oh, sorry. What? Just... One more attempt. What? Just put me back. I don't like that phrase. That's kind of like... Never had a book talk back to me before. Wow. You're supposed to tell me your moment, so I can categorize you for celestial consumption. That's one of the mantras. So let's do that. I don't need to tell you anything. My moment is awesome. Perfect even. Too good for the likes of you. So put me back. Don't look at me like that. I don't know either. How unusual. Oh no, I have to tell someone about this. You're a liar. Let's see what management says. You know, ordinarily I wouldn't snitch, but they only give you 3 options and they all snitch, which is kind of whack, but how unusual. This erratic behavior must be reported at once. Look at her eyes.
What? Seriously? I'm a perfectly normal book. How dare you? Ugh. Listen, just put me back, and the collector never has to find out what you said about me. Besides, even if I had a moment, what makes you think I would tell you of all?
Uh-oh.
You didn't hear that? Wait, where are you taking me? Hey!
Huh? WASD or left stick to walk. Oh, there's controller support. I'm on keyboard and mouse. Hello. So the book is kind of like your Navi almost. Like, hey, listen. And she'll guide you sort of in situations where you're doing too badly, I guess. But also it helps as a log. So she's actually recording. It's almost like she's recording our moment in this world of the story, which is kind of cool. This is the moment that will become her moment. Wow. Impressive. So here are the different sort of body parts you can use. Observer forward, so straightforward, obviously. Keen observation skills given to you by the collector. Originally used for sorting sentient books. Now used for analyzing people and stating the obvious. Obedient, hopeful. Compliance learned under the collector while working in the Grand Archive. Now used to motivate and relate to others. I hate this one. This one like almost never works. And it's you either give like some really dumb phrase that's very like pandering, or you don't really contribute anything. So I don't want to be obedient, you know. I am not a part of your system. An ambulator. Cynical. Impatience drilled into you by the collector. To keep your work punctual and efficient. Now used for spurring on conversations that are dragging. This one probably I used a couple times. I don't really remember too much about the demo. Only maybe like the early parts. But the feeling that I got from the demo was really good. So I'm really excited to play the rest of this now that it's a full game. Okay, so you have a log. This really reminds me of Pajama Sam, like the sort of art style on this. I'm pretty sure like I've seen a book like this in Pajama Sam, maybe. Oh, and there's a map. Okay. I don't know if the map was filled out in the demo, but let's go. Look at this library. Shift key to sprint. Okay. There's a little tutorial now. This is a reminder for everybody to return any books that are due to the library, because you don't want that to accrue, even though there's some amnesty. But anyway. Time to snitch. The collector hasn't noticed you yet, immersed in his monitor. You feel attention. Someone so lowly as you should only...
Do you really think they're gonna care? Aren't they super important or something?
Uh-oh. Worker 24AEB. Why are you in my office? You should be working... So like, I don't even remember up to this point what I picked anymore, so now I'm gonna have to go in blind, basically. I'm working right now. I have an issue to report. You know what? You're the boss. I understand you are busy. I can wait. You do your thing first. Splendid. Are they really gonna make me wait? Damn. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm ready. Is this about the book you brought me? The book, seemingly lacking a moment.
I don't know. I told worker 24A to B or whatever their name is to put me back.
Oh, I remember that though. 24A to B, that's me.
But no, here we are, wasting your time.
Wasting my time. It's true. I have far graver matters to tend to. In fact, I may have use of you.
What?
You're not gonna say anything? Oh, okay, here we go. Gotta pull down the bulletin. A world in our network stopped turning just now. No advance notice. No warning signs we could pick up on. It seems to live, but it's frozen. Nothing new happens. No more moments. No more product. The god tasked with building and caring for this world has also gone missing. There is a clear correlation. They must be held accountable. I need someone to get to the bottom of this. But all my sentinels are already busy. So, why not you two?
Us? Me and Bee Eater?
It's this, or the wood chipper for you. You are a horrific anomaly. I want nowhere near my collection.
Well, I mean, okay.
Perhaps you'll also get your moment while accompanying my worker. That's what I just said. It's really meta-narrative there. At the very least, you'll have done something semi-useful with your short life. Oh.
When do we leave?
That boss was kind of savage. But I guess he got the top position for a reason. He's got to be ruthless.
Yup, I knew it. Why wouldn't he just dispose of us? We're never coming back.
Thought you didn't want to be there anyway. I was a good worker. No, this is just a test. I know it. See, look, I told you, this option is always like so delusional. I never like picking it. Even if there's like not a right answer here, this is just flavor text, I think. But I thought you didn't want to be there anyway.
But that's the thing, I did. None of the other workers ever had an issue with me before. They just put me back and make it someone else's problem. I was getting along just fine that way until you plucked me out. I just realized. You have absolutely no idea what's outside the Grand Archive, do you? Oh wow, I'm about to blow your half-baked mind so hard. Okay, check it. Look out the window. Why do you think you're never allowed to actually read any of the books? There are no words, no ink. The archive literally traps actual moments inside of us. Coffee with friends, first dates, breakups, tragedies, comedies. Real, lived lives, pressed to our pages forever. This is where they're harvested. Look at those fibers. I bet you had no idea there was a little farm of worlds right outside where you sleep at night. The collector would never let a worker like you know. That's why we can't go back.
Oh man, it's like, I know too much, now they gotta get rid of us in the wood chipper.
This is a one-way ticket. You've doomed us both to it. Speaking of tickets, the conductor is coming. We should get ready to show ours. The collector did give you one, right?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Give me strength.
Oh, she's a strength specialized. I think the 3 books, the colored green is dex, blue is intelligence, so red is strength, as it usually is. Oh, we don't have a ticket, so I'm gonna not talk to you. Gooby.
I overheard you saying you don't have a ticket. I've heard the conductor traps the souls of anyone who doesn't pay on the train. and then uses them as fuel for the engine.
Wow, that's really, that's crazy, honestly. That's just capitalism. Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Look, again, it's just, I would be the best fuel. It's just, you can't do anything with that in a conversation. There's nothing to continue with for the other guy. So I think that's the reason I don't quite like that option, usually. Hell no. What am I supposed to say to this guy? Am I talking to him? Am I talking to her? Anyway, I'm gonna go straight forward on this guy. The other two options seem pretty bad. I guess it would. Regardless, I remain ticketless.
Indeed you do. I can offer no help other than a word of advice. You're not in the archive anymore. People are far more complex than simple books. So listen closely. The more you speak with people, the more insight you build up. If you can't get them to open up, you can burn all that insight to see beyond the veil. You'll be able to read into what sort of responses work and which ones don't. Just like you did with those talking books all your life. However, each time you do this, it will burn you out. You must find a place to rest and untangle your thoughts. The more burned out you are, the slower insight builds up. The ability to extra-consciously understand what makes a person tick? Isn't that interesting, little librarian?
Oh, why you blushing at that?
I simply adore you, little walking information sponges.
What do you call me? What did you just call me?
Come talk to me again anytime.
What'd you just call me? Information sponge. I'm not talking to you ever again. Starcy.
Oh, curious. You're one of those brainless worker drones the archive births. I wonder why you're here, pissing me off and not sorting shelves back home. That book you've got is interesting, though. She for sale? Don't even think about touching me! Okay. But if you're not selling moments, then what are you doing here?
I could ask the same of you. I'm on a mission from the Collector to find out why God went missing in one of their worlds. It's a top secret mission. Honestly, that's not too bad of a response, but it's top secret. You can't know. I'm going to puke on you on purpose. Okay, that one I remember because, why would you say... I picked that, but why would you say that? But I could ask the same of you. What are you doing here?
Well, as it happens, I'm actually on the way back from the archive, too. My favorite moments are all out of stock. I don't know what I'm going to post now. Do you want a link to my blog? I transcribe only the weirdest, most embarrassing moments. It's a great read if you can't afford to buy moments directly.
It's like talking about pushing product, and moments are a great buy. It's like moments are drugs, you know, in this world, but I don't know. Isn't that a little invasive? Okay, sure. I don't want to see that. What's wrong with you? So I feel like these two are very similar, but isn't that a little invasive feels a little more or a little less direct in trying to continue? It's like he could just say yes or no, or they could say yes or no. I don't want to see that. What's wrong with you? But this is like demanding, you know, something right now. Give me an answer. Why are you asking me this, you know? And that feels like that will get to the root of the problem, in my mind.
I mean, they're never gonna know, are they? Mere mortals could not even comprehend the celestial internet. Could you imagine?
telling them about how not only do most of them have guardian angels, but they make fun of them on forums and image boards like the clowns they are. I think it's hardly an issue. This is kind of like messed up. It's kind of like people just recording your life and posting it for laughs. Never gave it much thought. Haha, well, I guess it's fine since you're paying for it and all, right? What if someone made a compilation of all your most embarrassing moments, huh, Starcy? What? Me? Embarrassing moments? That's stupid. I'm not some pathetic mortal to be laughed at. I'm above that. Oh, the music stopped. What are you gonna say? You couldn't even begin to understand what it's like having all eyes on you. Being a celestial is hard, okay? We have to be perfect. If anyone tried to make a fool of me, I swear I'd... No, forget it. Forget I said anything at all. Just shut up. You don't get to see me like that. Nobody does. Did they just say, you don't know what it's like? Extract the moment. What it's like for people to watch them when they're watching people and laughing? The irony. We used to talk every night. I thought we were best friends. Then one day he turned on me. I can't forget the things he said. I don't go online anymore. But if he shows up, run. Oh, it's all coming back. I thought this was like a horror section. Because it's like, if he shows up, run. Is he over there? He's right behind me, isn't he? Alright. He hasn't changed one bit. He never will. Shameful. Thank you for your shame. Cheers. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Did I break you or something? Are you malfunctioning? We need to talk. Is she thinking this, or is she like telepathying me this? Memo. Oh, her name is Memo. Okay. Pulls you away from Starcy for a moment. Look. You can't just go crawling around in people's minds just because they're being weird. I'm pretty sure that violates some kind of interplanar law. Well, then again, this could be really, really useful for figuring out this whole God mystery. Why are you giving me that look? Wait. You didn't know you could do that either, huh? Think about it for a second, dummy. How do you think moments get extracted in the first place? You've never used any of those functions, huh? You were just a librarian. Oh, just a librarian? Excuse me, but librarians all have like high-level degrees or higher educational degrees. Librarians are kind of really smart, so that's not a knock you think it is. This trip might not be so boring after all. Especially if... I'm kind of alternating in her voice. I need to pick one and kind of set it straight. Hey, Bee-Eater. How do you feel? I don't know if I want to be that high. To be honest, I think the two I'm alternating between is the lower one is good. Clearly something has changed, but I'm not sure what. Fine, I think. Why? We could pretend that matters, I suppose. So you can change out your body parts for different emotions. So instead of whatever this one was, I think this one was like straightforward. I go with shameful, which I just unlocked from our friend Starcy. I kind of feel bad about what I just did. I feel shame. Yep, there it is. You drew from it, that moment. Yes, absolutely, keep doing that. This is how we'll get to the bottom of things. Maybe now you can come up with a way to weasel us out of this whole ticket situation, huh? Oh yeah. Time to weasel. Okay, you know what? I'll talk to you one more time, but you better say something good. Ah, you're back. This means you need another rundown on how insight works. I knew I shouldn't have talked to him a second time. This is like the owl from Ocarina of Time. It's gonna give me another instructions. Such a shame. Such a shame the collector hides this from you. Put simply, talking builds up insight. Insight can be spent to understand what's good and bad to say. Using insight burns you out. Burnout means you gain insight slower. You'll need to rest to get rid of it. Hope that helps, little creature. Ugh. It's a long trip. Don't hesitate to return. The comforting darkness embraces all. I knew I shouldn't have talked to him again. Okay, but I think he said the candle goes down when we mess up the dialogue options, if I remember how this game works, and the question mark is insight, so it could probably give us like more hints onto what we're supposed to do if we mess up. Hello, conductor. I like your hat. It's arranged very jauntily. Man, I wish I got some funky intro music like that. I want to be this guy. He's got a conductor like tag with the ticket on it. The jaunty hat, he's got a lollipop. He's shaped like a key. Got a nice vest with a tie. This guy is the epitome of cool. Yo, you're mad lucky, you know. Fuel lane free, and the archive is outside my usual route. Everything has a price. Anyway, we'll be arriving at your stupid dead planet soon. Show me your ticket. So obviously you gotta use the new unlocked emotion. A funny story about that. I'm pathetic, and I don't have a ticket. I got kicked out of my home. It's all really sad, so please pity me. Huh? What? Using the inspiration gathered from chatting with the other commuters, you spin a complex sob story full of valid-sounding excuses. I just did. What do you have to say about that, man? It's really sad, right? Damn. I'll see how it is. Alright, get out. But don't tell a soul I let you off the hook, alright? That's what I'm talking about. My man. So, oh, Memo has something to say. That's interesting.
So, do you have any experience with finding missing gods? We should probably talk to the locals. It's super unlikely anyone knows anything. But we might be able to learn more about the world and come to our own conclusions.
Alright, what does shame do? Oh, shameful, anxious, anxiety, fear of being perceived or intruding. Do not look at me. Okay, so there's unlocks here for customization. What is this map? Not a great map, honestly, but Loketown, that's where we are. Thanks, buddy. You're a real pal. You must be wondering, conductor, why are you still here? Well, apparently a giant pipe collapsed on the tracks ahead. And I'm a diligent man. The journey isn't finished until the train has reached the end of the line, that's what I say. I've got all my finest mooks clearing the mess, but for now, I was thinking about going for a walk around Lowtown. That's what you should do too. Stretch your legs. Okay. Like the music here. The music in this game was very nice. It always like created like a good atmosphere. But I think this one's new here. A lot of interesting sounds. Who's talking? It's not me, it's not her. It's some other character. Well, I guess that makes 3 of us, doesn't it? What brings you two here?
Just a stupid job, that's all.
Is that so? It's an awful long way to come for just a stupid job. I haven't seen that train pull up since Getting ahead of myself. Do forgive me. Enjoy your stay. Maybe I'll catch you again before you leave. Wouldn't that be nice?
Alright, thanks, I guess. Man, what a weirdo.
Compared to all the other people we met, people selling moments of people's lives on the internet. A boss who threatens to put us in the wood chipper and kicks us out. A guy who's covered in darkness. He's blushing every time he speaks with us. I feel like the person was pretty normal, to be honest. Alright, let's sleep on the train station bench. Well, we are homeless now, so... Everybody take a water break, though. It's important to hydrate yourselves. Also, I find if I don't hydrate myself, my voice hurts after I play these type of games, especially since I like doing the voices of all the characters. Oh, what did she say?
It's a it's a bench.
Wait, is that what she...
It's a bench. You could rest here if you're feeling burned out. But you aren't burned out, like, at all.
Oh, I'm not? I thought, this candle was, like, higher if you're burnt out. Interesting. Oops. Oh, well. So that's the way forward. Okay, these little smoke things are the, doorways. But there is no smoke. There is no smoke. I am a talking bus stop. I am so lonely. Please talk to me. Where would you like to go? Is that the Burden Street and the train station? Combined together, they become the train street. Incredible. Hello. I like to stand under the awning and catch rain droplets on my tongue. You can tell a lot about a place by how the water tastes. I'm somewhat of a connoisseur. You know, it's kind of true, honestly, because sometimes if you go to a place like the Midwest in the US, you know, the water is like hard water. So you have to use like different shampoos and it's like worse on certain things. So I could see that. What do you have to say? Abstract shapes collection? We loved each other. We still do, but we used to too. Okay. Oh, they're like a cell phone with their own connection on their head. Hello. Sorry, pal. Registration is closed for now. Your name is Bad Luck. It's nothing personal, of course. We're just at capacity. We live in times where it's important we be there for each other, sure. Which is great until the whole town is squeezed into a single room every week. Oh, that's the housing issue, though. That's the housing crisis. What do you mean? This is... Sorry, I need another water break. Alright.
What do you mean? Is this a club or something?
Sort of. This is a community center. Originally, it was just a place for people to meet and make new friends. But with the way things have been going lately, it's like everybody's gasping for air. You're more than welcome to visit. but the weekly club is over capacity. So, sorry about that. Why does this, why does this pallets and cables look realistic? It's so interesting. I love when, like, games are cartoony, but then they have, like, just weird, like, realistic, you know, graphics of, or models of, like, objects. Interesting. Hello, Eyeball. He's an eyeball witness to everything. The hero's crash site. This is her grave. Every day when I wake up and the sky still hasn't turned, the clocks still haven't advanced, I come here to mourn our strange little world and what it could have been. Take a moment, why don't you? Thank you. You know, I just realized something. All these moments I'm taking from people, it's like I'm hearing out their burdens on this street station. Roll credits. Every day for work, I ascend the giant scaffold at the far edge of Lowtown by the train tracks. I begrudgingly endure the rain creature stories while I clean out the cargo pipes. What's your job like, huh? Huh? Freeloader. Thanks for your moment, though. Ooh, it's the cover art character. Important character alert. Radical. Alright, her voice I remember when I played the demo, and I just thought of a random voice for her. That completely made my voice sore and killed my voice for a couple of days just doing her voice because I wasn't used to it. So I'm gonna do it again. But honestly, I watched the trailer before buying this game, even though I already played the demo. I knew I was gonna play it, and they had voices for all the characters actually. So I was like, are people gonna voice act in this game? That'd be really cool, but it was only for the trailer, unfortunately. But so I guess I'll have to do it myself. We need another hydration break, everybody. This one's gonna be tough for me. Oh, hello. You're a funky little guy, huh? What are you doing here? Like, if you watch the trailer, the voice I'm doing is like so different from the voice that they actually have in the trailer. But this is kind of like, I just saw Lydia, her character model, and that just kind of felt that, you know. But their voice is also kind of fitting for her, but in a different direction. Alright, so now we gotta start remembering how to play this game correctly, because this is where the battle begins. We gotta make correct dialogue. Oh, they got a music sheet for their name. It's very cool. There's always a silver lining. Okay, obviously that doesn't mean anything. So we can always discount hopeful. Never be hopeful. You can throw away your hope, because the answer is not always what you want. Do you know where I can find the cafe? I don't see why that's cynical. I'm somewhat of a journalist myself. I'm just kind of existing, okay. I'm a journalist. You're a musician, right? I'm actually kind of a journalist because I'm documenting this whole story in Memo. I'm somewhat of a journalist myself. Okay, that was good. Oh, really? And you're here to ask me about my new album. Right on, little fella. It's the biggest thing I've ever worked on. I'm gonna take over the radio and play it at work. There's no way I won't make it. I'm gonna be a millionaire. Man, I'd love to tell you about it, but it's all under wraps for now. I'm not ready for the world. Not yet. So, what's your deal in life?
Do you make anything? Art? Music? Something else?
You sound so sure of yourself. What kind of response is that? No, I wouldn't be any good. I never found the time to do anything but my job.
God, so real. But I've got a mantra I live by.
Is it mantra 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, or 7.4? You know? Which mantra is it? Oh, it's none of those.
If you don't got the time, you make time. Every time I'm off work, I go outside and play music. I could probably do dishes or laundry or clean my apartment. But instead I'm here, perfecting my craft. You should try it sometime. Maybe I could teach you a thing or two. Poetry could be a good start.
I really wouldn't be any good. I mean, yeah, sometime, whenever. This doesn't even mean anything. Okay, hopeful. You know, hopeful? It's your time to shine. Please teach me poetry.
Whoa. Like right now? Zero hesitation. You just jumped on the offer. You're just like me.
I can already feel it in my voice. I should have done a different voice. One more water break, of course.
That's the sort of determination you need to make it as an artist. I'd totally teach you if I wasn't so busy right now.
What are you busy with? Sorry to bother you. I can't help but agree. Another time, then. This one is a thinker. What are you busy with? Or another time. I think it's what are you busy with? We gotta find out more. I'm a journalist, of course. Wow, I haven't even gotten like halfway through this first portion, like the demo, and I'm already feeling it in my voice.
Busy gathering courage.
The cowardly dog.
Daring deeds doth demand something. Determination? No, it needs to rhyme with deeds. Syllable count is also wrong, so it doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Know where that fits. I wouldn't know. Make a good point. Okay, but why do you need courage? Courage the Cowardly Dog, of course. One of the best dogs in cartoon history. There's quite a few, you know. Scooby, of course. Snoopy. Clifford. You got a lot of, you know, really good dogs that are really out there to help you out. Bluey, I guess, although I haven't watched that one.
Well, there are a lot of things you need courage for. Took me all day to gather this much of it. Most of the week, actually. Maybe more than a week. But hey, it's always in us. Just has to be merged, mustered up, you know?
I'm not very courageous. I'm not very courageous. Are you in love with someone? That's so direct. But, what if you don't? Hardly surprising, really. Are you in love with someone? Just go straight to the point.
What? No. No, it's nothing like that, genuinely. Just, there's a cafe I really like nearby here. Maybe you've been. Holy crap. Well, the food is amazing, but the atmosphere? The manager must really love those gaudy operas. They're always on the stereo when I visit. I would really love to help. They could do with some real music. But how do I approach them about it?
Collect an opinion poll of each patron as they leave. Process the data. Present it righteously. What am I, some kind of marketing expert? I'm a journalist, of course. Just ask them? With your voice? Oh, with my voice? Whose voice? Her voice? Memo's voice? I mean, you can do that? I guess. I guess I can. I totally can. You know what, little buddy? I'm gonna try it. If they agree, well, I guess I'll owe you a poetry lesson, huh? This could be the start of my big break. Hell yeah. Ooh. Is that a lighthouse? Ooh. Zoom out. So this was the other guy. So this is the other person talking. I think these are the this is like the missing god. Because I remember playing the demo and I didn't quite understand this sort of story, but immediately after like publishing the demo video, I thought about it. I'm like, oh, this is the side story about what's happening between the gods of this world and why it's so sort of ruined. This is their story. But it's so hard because they look like just amorphous blobs, with one being a triangle and the other being like Aku, but white. So, huh? I thought I was alone. How did you get in here? I heard you from years away. All this gnashing and grinding. Who's saying this line though? Is it her? Or they? Or it? I guess gods are it? Can't you see I'm busy? Yes. Yes, I can. Nothing sticks. These ideas, this matter, it all falls apart. Then would you like some help? Okay, so I think the one on the right. Ooh, nonconformist. Oh, hell yeah. Oh man. Going back to her voice from like the Lydia voice, like this is at the top end of my register versus hers at the bottom. Or Lydia's at the bottom. Oh, this is what kind of killed my voice. You zoned out again. Or you zoned the hell out again. Learn anything interesting? Or was it just more invasion of privacy? You know. Spend the next few minutes recalling what you saw, detailing everything from start to end. What the? That's pretty abstract. There's something off about this place. There's something off about these people in general. We gotta keep talking to them. It might help us figure this mess out. I'll keep them tracked on my map. Whoa, you're surveilling them? Keeping track of their locations? Ooh, blue eye. Blue eye. Blue legs, or purple legs. And pink body. So we're here. And she's over there. She's right here. Then where's the caveman? So I guess I'll head in that direction. Sorry, one more time. Where are you? Okay, just go this way. Thank you. I shall. Rainwater Choir. I couldn't possibly sing another line. Gilfroy works us to the bone. He acts like half of Lowtown visits the chapel. Some days it's just us, him, and good boy. Oh. So if I decide to give them the characters a voice I remember from when I played the demo is if they had like a little, you know, animation and a little like text box here, versus if they just give a regular text box, then I feel like they're just a side character, so I don't give them a voice. That way I can save my voice, because if I have to do everybody's, it's gonna end badly for me. Ooh. Blessed. Oh. It's the other main character of the artwork. Good boy. Okay, I've got this. Wait, it's not like that, is it? Trying to remember, I had a voice for him. Something like that? It's like, you gotta make it like a little pathetic and whiny, but like in an innocent way. Okay, I got this. Not quite right. He takes a deep breath before looking at you. You're a piece of crap, and, you suck. A lot. I hate you. Because, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm still trying to figure out how a godless world works. I should be committing crimes and atrocities, but saying those things to you just made me feel really bad. Why do I feel so bad if there's no one to judge me? Why does it sound so different than I remember? I'm not the right person for this. I can judge you. You know, bravery often feels like fear. Not my problem, jerk. He did say I'm a piece of crap, and I suck, and that he hates me. You should follow the law. I can judge you. I got blue eye. You're a blue eye. I got blue eye. I'm gonna judge you. Oh, did I just die here? No, it's not the same. You're just as flawed as I am. You can't be the one to judge me. Why do I feel so bad if there's no one to judge me? Okay, so I did get it wrong. The eye, okay, my eye has died. Okay, so it's the candle going up actually that kills me, not the candle going down. Interesting. How about you should follow the law? So the fundamental problem is that, what is it? It's like the world is not the same. Okay, so something about the gods of this world from before has changed the world, so we need to kind of get him to speak more on that. This I don't like. Not my problem, jerk. You should follow the law. How about that's like the next order of things? Maybe. But law is just the rules we made up. Us imperfect mortals. You cannot follow or believe in us. Mortals are flawed. How can you follow that which is imperfect? If they make some horrible mistake, wouldn't that reflect on you? Okay. This guy's like the boss fight. He's a little tough right now. Gotta do all these like combinations of dialogue. Past can't be burned, but you can do a lot to the present. What do you consider a horrible mistake? That's interesting. I like that a lot better. It's directly asking what he's talking about. That's easy, for everyone knows the list of great mistakes. My favorites are to act holier than thou and to consume food in excess. I know almost all 6 of them by heart. I
heard there's a seventh one, but no one ever told me about it. Otherwise, I'd remember them all perfectly. It's a really bad idea to indulge in any of those terrible acts I mentioned.
I like how when he's sad, his, like, halo is, like, oh so whimpering. It's so funny. You're a funny guy, good boy. Sorry you're godless now. I mean, you said you don't want to follow, you should follow the rules, but it's a godless world, so who are you following them for? You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. I'm not really sure what you're getting at. Wait. Sins cannot exist in a godless world. Oh no, I'm going in circles. I wish somebody would help me.
Well, let me let the doctor look at the problem. I'm a doctor. I'm a journalist. I'm a librarian. It's not that you're wrong, it's that... No, I know I'm wrong. I've been wrong for a long time. I don't believe so. You're just pushing until it breaks. If it breaks, then it's wrong. Oh, hello. And what of you, if you break? Am I going back? Oh, I have to click. I see. I have one purpose. If I break from doing it, let it be so. Unlock domesticated. Whoa, buddy. Wait, you're back here? Oh, I was trying to talk to the other guy. Okay, whatever.
I just feel so lost. This isn't who I am. I don't mean to bother you, but not long ago I felt a sort of change. I'm not sure how to explain it. It was like a switch being flipped and suddenly everything went cold. I've never been this cold before in my life.
Put on a jacket. It's called climate change. You have to answer that for yourself. Welcome to the clubhouse. You sure you didn't set the thermostat too low? That's what I'm saying. Oh, he didn't. It was good, but he didn't like that. He's angry now.
No! My heating didn't go out. That would be different. This is a much more internal feeling. Like when you're eating refrigerated pasta, but you forgot to put it in the microwave first. So, it was gradual, kind of. I noticed it first in my home village years ago. There was a cold gust of wind, and suddenly the leaves stopped moving. As did the grass, the river, the trees. No one else noticed it. They said everything was fine. But something heavy, something sad has suddenly weighed in my heart. All at once, the warmth I used to feel was gone. I don't know what to do.
Seems sad. We need to give him meow, mow, wow, wow, mow, wow. Huh? I don't think that's the correct answer, but maybe. So he's sad. No one else noticed everything was being cold. Something was changing. Perspective. I mean, he has one eye. I don't know if you can really have that much perspective with one eye. So I don't like that answer. I suggest moving on. I don't like that either. So we're operating under the assumption that there is something wrong because this world is abandoned by its god. And maybe you've angered someone important. How about that?
I hope not. I don't know what I've done wrong. No, but I can't rule it out. I can't rule it out. Oh. I don't know what to do.
Oh, okay, wait, so that's not good. Oh, my body is can't access my body anymore. Perspective. I don't really like the perspective one. How about just moving on? I guess that's kind of not great. How about trying something else? Have you tried something else? How about that?
You radiate such sadness.
No, you're talking about you!
You also really confuse me. Oh. Well.
Okay, he didn't like that one. I don't know what to do. Maybe I don't have the correct part right now. Okay, maybe it is perspective. I don't really like this one. Oh my god, my candle's going up.
Maybe. But how am I supposed to see it? I'm no good at that. That's what I was saying.
It's got one eye.
I could never find my brother when we played hide and seek. I don't know what to do.
Oh boy, we're gonna like die. Oh, what is this? Insight? Oh, we just did the candle thing, I think. Oh, irrelevant. They don't like the shameful and cat. So I think that means, oh, correct. Okay, so that's how the insight works. I suggest moving on. That was going to be my next choice, so excellent.
I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. But with no one to worship and no divine edicts to follow, what's stopping me from pillaging and wreaking havoc upon the world? That's what my brother did. Or at least I think so. I haven't seen him in years.
Oh man, I still got more? Uh-oh. Oh, so this candle is not my life bar, it's insight. But it's burnt out. Does that mean my next failure is going to take me out? That's not good. Why not just go find him? Oh, he didn't like that one? I thought that was for sure.
I can't. I don't know where he is. He said something about going to the city. And now I'm here, but... Oh, I'm too scared. I can't do that. Oh.
Okay. Okay, so that allows you to skip things, so you can, if you you kind of repeat some of the things when you fail, so you gotta go back here. What was your brother like? Oh, I should have... I didn't see that one. I should have said that one first.
Well, we grew up in a remote village, really far away. Everyone in the village got along really well. We'd work on farms, go to mass on weekends, and have wonderful feasts. I actually haven't seen a single horse since I moved to the city. There's just cars and trams everywhere.
Caught in the grip of the city, madness and smog. Sorry, I just thought of the lyrics from that song.
And then there's something called trains, and some of them run off the edge of the world. Everything is so different here. Why is that?
Oh man, why is everything different? That's a tough one. have no clue when this cat comes into play. Like, why would I ever do all this? Society's problems are too much for one person to solve. A growing world moves fast. This is the same thing. But this addresses him, why everything's different. Oh, he didn't like it. Yeah, I suppose so. It sure is convenient being able to get everywhere so quickly. Horses are nice, but I never got to ride one. I had to walk. Okay, let's try the other one. Society's problems are too much for one person to solve. What, he didn't like that either? What? What does that mean? Oh, I'm not smart enough to understand. Societal problems. Oh, everything. Okay. Let's see. We gotta focus. What did I ask? Did he actually ignore my question? And then tangent into something else? I think he ignored my question. Okay. Oh, sorry, I got sidetracked. My brother and our parents never really got along. He'd always do the opposite of what they asked. And they would get really loud sometimes. Mother and father said he was the black sheep of the village. They told me to avoid getting too close to him. But he was so cool. He always knew what to say and could talk to anyone. He even played music on guitar he found in a dump one day. Guitar? Wait a second. One day he borrowed Father's toolbox to repair it while he wasn't looking. Father would get really mad if you touched his workshop. Though my brother did some weird things too. He'd steal Mother's clothes sometimes, and then he would put them back. She would lose her mind because of it. Her favorite blue dress would disappear and reappear randomly. Don't tell Mother I said this, but it was very funny. Me and my brother would try our best not to laugh. I wish I'd asked him why he took the dresses in the first place. I wish I could meet him again someday. But I doubt he would want to. Ooh, prepare to be extracted. This game is actually an extraction shooter. If you really think about it. Hello. I can't take this anymore. All you do is lecture me. Oh, it's her. I can't take this anymore. All you do is lecture me. I only want what's best for you. If you really did, you would let me find my own way. But your ways are dangerous, impulsive. Who are you, really? Okay, so the right one is the god, and then the left one maybe is a former god as well? Unlocked unimportant. Okay, I wanted to talk to this guy. If we pray hard enough, our creator shall return. His dad? Well, they are a little doomed, honestly. Don't buy Carpenter's chocolate. My friend told me it's actually just sawdust and brown paint. I've been eating it for years. How could Carpenter betray me like this? Dang, that's the real burden. Ooh, snazzy place you got here. Hello, local drunk. You couldn't pay me to visit the fortune teller again. She once predicted what I ate for breakfast just by looking at my shirt. So creepy, get out of my head. What is my body? That's not right. Give me ambulator chess piece. Give me ambulator eye, you know, the classic, and maybe I like the non-conformist. Okay, yeah, we're getting someone with that. Hello, Fred. coffee here used to be affordable. Yeah, who am I kidding? It's still affordable. I've been in the same place as far as I can remember. I wish it wasn't, though. I'm tired of coming up with new things to complain about. Well, Fred, maybe you'll get a musician that you like. I mean, she's playing right here, so maybe that's something to not complain about. Water break, everybody. Water break after hers for every time we meet her because, again, it's tough on me. I got the gig. Can't believe it was as simple as just asking. Barkeep said she heard me outside a whole bunch of times. Okay, so this confused me because the barkeep, which I assume is Fred, Lydia called the barkeep she, but the barkeep's name is Fred. So that confused me. So I gave Fred just a wise guy type voice, like a barkeep voice. But is Lydia referring to she as the barkeep, or is it like a proprietor? It's somebody else, you know? But hey, maybe Fred is a she. But Fred still gets that mafia voice. Just look at that hat. She was going to ask me herself, but was always pulled away to do something else. Things are really looking up for me. Today the cafe, tomorrow the stage, right? So, guess I owe you that poetry lesson then, huh? So, something else I should mention is that I hate lectures that just yap. So we'll be doing a more hands-on approach. I'll ask you questions. You answer as best as you can. Oh no, I didn't prepare for the test. Oh, it's multiple choice though. Can't be that hard. There can be multiple right answers. It'll be fun, I promise. Question 1. What is poetry? Isn't poetry when you rhyme a lot? I don't know. The nicer the garden, the dirtier the garden's hands. What are you talking about? Nice weather we're having. It is whatever you tell me it is, Grill Sergeant. Alright. Isn't poetry when you rhyme a lot? That seems right. It's part of it. But there's more to it than just rhyming. Let me explain. If you had to work as a cashier for 10 years, how would you express yourself? You seem sad. Hot chocolate. Can you lower your voice, huh? Talk about all the people you served, or express how much I want to move on from the job. She doesn't look like she likes her job. Wait, was that failure? You and me both, buddy. Working the same dead-end job for so long could definitely lead to some expressive poetry. Especially if it's the only thing you have experience in. So it's like all anyone will hire you for. Now for the next question. Okay, so we did good. Excellent. Imagine the situation. Your boss has refused to increase your salary for the 3rd year in a row. How would you write a rhyme about that? Boss didn't increase my pay. It's if I have no say. That's pretty good. Please pay me more. I don't want to be poor. My destiny has been set. This is the salary is what I get. Okay, I'm starting to rap a little. I feel like all of these are probably okay. This one actually is bad because it's like you're just accepting it. And this one's kind of sad. So we gotta be forward. Right on. You did it. Your first rhyme. You're doing great, little buddy. Oh, My first rhyme? Did she not listen to Penwell Day rap demo? Excuse me. I got the rhymes, but only on April Fools. But I want to see more emotion. If it was me, I'd put a lot of anger into it. I'd write about a dozen ways my boss could have his day ruined. For example, you masked up, crazy-eyed, suit-wearing leech. Can't bear another word of your inane speech. Hope your twine catches on a car passing by, and your unraveling teaches you what's important in life. Dang, okay. See? Best poetry usually comes with being specific. Like really specific. I didn't have to bring up his mask. He probably wears it for a reason. But like, it's all I can see when he's yelling at me. God, what a tool. Anyway, let's move on to our next lesson. Your landlord knocks on the door with a message. I'm raising your rent by 20%. Oh, the landlord is kind of rapping too at you. You gotta watch out. Imagine this in tandem with your lack of a pay raise. Put your feelings into poetry. That's good off the bat. I'm just going without. I watched them split in hairs over the convex dictionary entry for unfair. I kind of like that. Whoa, that is wild. You are so real for that. They really will argue about the most inane little details. Like they're trying to convince themselves instead of you. And it doesn't matter in the end because they're still screwing you over. But oh man, convex dictionary entry? It's as if I can see it right in front of me. Like when an open book has that upward curve. Like when an open book has that curved upward shape on a page. Uh-oh. And Dem was like, oh, me? It's just so vivid. I love it. Then you'll like my next rap. Press enter to enter the digital page. Oh, sorry, I messed it up. It's press enter to enter the digital planes. Back at hosting all new top-level domains. AI started to rewire your brains. The message overwriting your human remains. Okay, that's enough of that. That's a little taste of what you're gonna get. It's a new rap I'm working on. All right, next lesson. Yeah, Lydia, you'll see me. You know, next time I got that rap, you'll be like, you know, you got something here. And it's not even gonna be the convex dictionary of unfair, or the convex dictionary entry of unfair. We're going to be approaching the most common yet impactful theme in all of poetry. Love. Can you even be a songwriter if you haven't written about love? Okay, I gotta make a next song about love. Okay, wait a second. Hold the other song. I gotta make the song about love now. I mean, you probably can, but it's like going to the same pizzeria your whole life and only ordering kebabs. Actually, no, that's a terrible comparison. Pizza's my comfort food, and I don't write that many love songs. Not that I eat pizza very often either, but like, you get the idea, right? What I'm saying is, you should try writing about love at least once. So let's imagine this scenario. Say you're helping someone pick out clothes in a store. However, while doing so, you notice that this person is extremely beautiful. You can't help but immediately fall in love. But also, they don't really know who you are. You're a total nobody to them. How would you put your feelings into poetry? I think it's just always forward, to be honest. Stuck in a glass box, watching you go by and I can't even try. Yeah. You really put that feeling into words, huh? Makes you wonder if it's worth trying. If you do, the glass box might break. That's a glass half empty kind of vision of this. Vision is scary. Wait a second. Good boy. One eye. perspective. You got a guitar. You know where I'm going with this. And then you lose whatever emotional stability you had. Not that it was particularly stable to begin with, but you know, sorry, I got a bit carried away there. You did wonderfully. I'm very proud of you. There's really not much more I can teach you. Unless you want to learn to play guitar and compose some chords. Oh, I kinda do. Kinda do. Aw, man. But frankly, I'm teachered out. Anyway, you pass. Congratulations. I can't offer you a diploma or certificate or anything. But I can give you a thumbs up and a smile. You know what? I will take that. She gives you a thumbs up and a smile. Hell yeah, Lydia. You notice she's struggling to keep up her expression. Extract. Thanks, Lydia. Let me capture the moment. Ooh, a cube. One day I stepped back from the blaze. What are you looking at? I watched as the billows roared, smoke poured. I covered my ears as bells shook the sky. I watched as the world began to grow. I fell down before it, lost in awe. It was so beautiful, so impassioned, inspired. But already bricks fell, half-imagined supports gave. I must do something to preserve this terrible majesty. Dang. Unlocked musician. Everything's so poetic. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. I don't want to take a 2-hour session and, bum out my voice. I think we covered a lot of good ground today. We got started on, the main story between Good Boy and Lydia. Obviously these two are intertwined. And you got a guitar, he got the eye, you got the perspective, and he's got to cry. I don't know why I said that, but it rhymed, so it's poetry. Anyway, play me out, Freddy. Ooh. Okay. Play me out. Okay. Ooh. Anyway. For now. How do I exit? Get me out of here. Ah, yes. I don't know how to exit. I'm just closing this game. For now. Bye for now.